water baptism in the Bible was a big deal. It was a big deal. And even in the book of Matthew, it says that Jesus said when he was here as a minister to the circumcision to Israel, Romans 15:8, he said, "Ye must believe and be baptized," or be baptized and believe. Okay? So water baptism played a big role in the program of the nation of Israel. And if you were a Gentile convert, you would also have to be baptized and circumcised. That was the law. However, do not forget today, we do not get water baptized. We do not look to our own works for salvation or righteousness. We look to the finished work that Jesus Christ accomplished. He was baptized, he was perfect, and he died for our sins. Let's not forget that. Romans chapter 6 verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Today as Christians, we are under the grace of God, the free gift of salvation by faith in Jesus Christ. What does it symbolize? What is water? What does water baptism symbolize? Let's think of this. When you're in the belly, okay, you're being brought into this world. You're surrounded by water, okay? So you're coming into this dimension in the mom's belly, and you're surrounded by water, right? And when you come out of that, the water breaks, and you go through the water. You go through the water to come into this dimension, okay? So you bust through the water first, and then you're in here, in this world. Another world for you. But what does this symbolize? What is water baptism then? Here's a picture of a flat earth model, the best that the Bible describes that we are in. There is a firmament or dome above us that is like a molten looking glass, it says in Genesis 1 and in the book of Job, I believe it's chapter 17. It is as a molten looking glass, a clear dome. And above that in Genesis chapter 1, it describes water, the waters above the firmament. That's why when you look up, you're looking at water through a clear glass dome. Something to the effect of glass, dome, a firmament. And you're seeing water through that. And above that, the Bible describes the heavenly realm. That is where God's realm is. Above the waters, above the firmament, that is eternity, God's realm. So baptism, what does it represent? Well, I was sitting there eating my pizza and I go, oh man, it just came to me. When you get baptized, first, when you come into this world, you go through water. And you're into another dimension and into another world. When you die, your soul goes up. And the only way up is if there's a flat earth. If there's a circle earth, there is no up. There's no true up, there's no true down. There is no nothing. It's just ridiculous. So on the flat earth model, if you go up, literally when your soul goes, just like when Jesus ascends up, remember when he ascended into the heavens in Acts? Well, if the earth is round and there's only outer space out there and they're floating around in space, where did Jesus ascend to? He went into outer space and trillions of light years of nothingness? No, it doesn't make sense. It's only when we start taking the Bible literally that we get a glimpse of reality. So when you go up, your soul goes up, you would go through this water, through the water above the firmament. And the firmament would be like the embryo that you're in, the sac that you're in when you're in your mother's stomach. Well, that's like the firmament. We're within this dimension, this realm. And when we bust out of this realm, we go through the firmament, through the waters, into another realm, another world, another dimension. Just like childbirth, you're in the sac. You bust out of the sac when you're born, and we all know that we are a new creation today, but the term used to be called born again. Born again, okay? Focus on that. Today we're not born again, we're a new creation, but it used to be called, for the nation of Israel, you are born again. Well, we have all the symbolism. It's all a pattern that God is showing us. What is mirrored here? The stages of birth is mirrored here. Just like when you die, you leave this place, you go up through the waters into another realm. Just like when you come into the world, you go up out of the sack, through the water, into another realm. That's what God is showing us. Just like being born into this realm as a baby, you have original sin, that sin nature, but you are still declared innocent in the eyes of God. Well, when you're saved in Jesus Christ, you still have that sin nature, but you are declared innocent in the eyes of God, so that you are ready for that next world.